Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Thank you for having us. Yeah, absolutely.
I love how this is in a strip club. This is amazing. But part of the movie takes place in a strip club called HPV. Speaking of names, so you guys come up with like the most amazing names for your characters. Tectonic, Shark Tank, I mean Bacon, Cheddar. It's amazing, right? How do you guys come up with all this stuff?
Just look at what's on the table in front of you at breakfast time.
And that's where you get your characters.
High C is in there. Hi.
Hillshire, High C, Bud.
Good question.
Sometimes Bud.
Bud
might be on the table.
So how was it transforming from like the shorts that you used to do to like this long format? Because this is like your first feature film that you guys have done together, right?
Yeah.
It was cool. It was a very different challenge. The pace of a movie is completely different than the pace of sketch, and you have to be able to get laughs. But we're counting on the fact that in this movie, you know, the fact that you're with these characters and their journey for, you know, over an hour, you're growing with them. You want them to succeed more and more. And so we have, you know, Keanu, of course, is the centerpiece of this. Right. So you can really understand why characters would go through these lengths and really root for them.
So, I mean, Cat, I mean, that's just brilliant. But how'd you guys come up with this one?
Well, I think it's just that, you know, if you think about something like a kitten, there's something vulnerable about it, and so that it kills a bunch of birds with one stone. There's the juxtaposition of this hard, gritty, dangerous gang, and then the most adorable, most vulnerable thing in the world, and also and what's the delicateness and the hardness? It's juxtaposing those ideas, but also that what do people watch on the internet? Right. More than anything.
That's true.
So we've made a 2-hour cat video.
Good point.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's hilarious. So there's a little bit of comedic imbalance. I mean, obviously with the music. I mean, you guys got Steve Jablonsky and Nathan Whitehead.
Oh yeah,
it's amazing, right? So there had to be some imbalance that you guys wanted to do with that juxtaposition between their music, from like Transformers to this.
Yeah, we wanted it to have that sense of largesse, and we wanted it to feel big, because the movie is in a way an homage to movies that we grew up with and watched in kind of our formative years, which is stuff like Point Break and Thelma and Louise and you know, the Coen Brothers' Raising Arizona, like these films that have a symphonic identity to them. Yeah. And it was important to have that. That with, of course, a lot of the incidental music in the club too is real kind of cutting edge new hip hop feel. But we wanted it to have this big, important feel about it. Yeah. Like movies used to feel, almost every movie that seemed to come out in the 90s, even like a romantic comedy, everything felt important in a way that it doesn't now.
Yeah. Well, it was a hilarious movie, guys, and I really appreciate you taking the time today. And
thanks so much.
Really nice to meet you.
Man. Appreciate it. Yeah.
Thanks. And yeah, I'm sure that YouTube appreciates it as well. Thanks.